welcome back. On today's edition of the Hank Irwin Show, we are in Dallas for a special ceremony to honor World War II veterans. It's in connection with this airplane, the only flying B-29 left in the world. It's called Fifi, and it's housed at the Addison Airport in North Dallas, cared for by the Commemorative Air Force. On this Saturday morning, scores of fans, family, and friends gathered to watch the tractor gently guide the B-29 into the hangar in time for a special ceremony to honor radio operators that served aboard B-29s in World War II. On this day, the ceremony commemorates the Amateur Radio Club of Collins Rockwell, restoring the only operating radio operator's position on a B-29 in the world in over 70 years. It was quite a ceremony that gathered friends to watch on with excitement and applause.
Very special, poignant place for me and my family on this airplane. This is the name of my late father, Master Sergeant Henry E. Red Irwin, USAAF. It's on the Bombay doors. Of course, he received the Medal of Honor aboard a B-29 in 1945, the only one to ever receive a Medal of Honor in all of the B-29s in World War II. So it's a very special place.
My late father is known as Red Irwin of Birmingham, Alabama, who served aboard a B-29 in World War II as a radio operator on the right side of the airplane. And in addition to his duties as radio operator, on command from the pilot, he would move his radio operator's chair, open a tube at the bottom of the plane, and launch phosphorus bombs that would explode beneath the plane to let trailing B-29s know who was the leader. On one particular mission, it malfunctioned, and when Dad opened the tube at the bottom of the plane, pulled the pin, and launched the bomb, it exploded in the tube, caught fire, and shot back into the plane. Dad, with astonishing courage, picked it up and carried it through the plane, past the engineer, and lunged over the co-pilot and threw it out the window. The pilot was able to regain control of the airplane and rushed Dad to a hospital back on Iwo Jima. They wrapped him up and bandaged him, expected him to die, but grateful crew members pleaded for the Medal of Honor. 1 week later, Curtis LeMay gave my father the Medal of Honor. So why is today's ceremony so special? Just ask Lonnie Duncan.
Well, this is the only flying B-29 on the planet, so this is the only radio operator position. Now, there are some B-17s that have been restored with their radio positions, but they had much cruder radios. Their radios were 1930 designs, and this was a late, you might say 1940 roughly, when the ART-13 was designed.
What does this mean to you in this project? Why put this much time into it? So, having done it now and you see completion of it, how does it touch you? How does it affect you?
I think, Hank, that well, you've got some amateur radio buffs and that sort of thing, but the bottom line is it's not amateur radio and it's not flying. It's what I call marketing history. We've got a dying generation. One of our honorees today is in his 80s, late 80s, and he's out of the whole B-29 crew. He and 2 others are still alive. It won't be long, but they're all gone. And I think we're realizing that, and we're trying to capture some of the essence of that. And they're doing a splendid job in the other parts of the airplane. This is just one part, but it's something we know about, the radios, and so we're doing the very best we can to capture that. And what's kind of neat about this, Hank, is that there are many museums and whatnot that have the radios. They don't operate. They're for decorative purposes only. In fact, Fifi flew for many years with a bunch of radios here. None of them would turn on. None of them would communicate. these Fifi talks, finally.
So relive a little World War II history the next time you're in Dallas. Go up to the Addison Airport and see the only flying B-29 in the world, the commemorative Air Force bomber called Fifi.